Heyo, Strumson here. What's up, guys? We're back for a long-awaited update. It's been quite a while, actually, since I guess not been that long. It feels like it's been quite a while since I've done a video. Alright, so let's see. As you can see, we're a little injury ravaged. I have a tiny, tiny squad anyway. A little depleted. I could be in trouble with all these yellow card infractions that are coming up on me. Yeah, that would suck. Because I would have to probably fall back on my under 18 team, or under 21 team, which is very bad. All right, only 4 substitutes, and see some of those players that are out are some of my best players, which really, really sucks. The big one. Well, we'll see what happens there. Playing Alexandria, which you see right below me on the table. I'm slipping in form a little bit from from the post I just posted like 10 minutes ago. Now I'm recording a video because I can. And I think we're beginning our slow slide down the table. Inevitable. You can win tonight. No, you can't. We're gonna lose. That's the thing. Like, despite the fact that we're third, I go into every game convinced that we're going to get our butts handed to us. For whatever reason, I don't know, I just have like no faith in my team's ability to see it through. Our strikers are awful. So awful. Flamenco is the only one who's ever, to my knowledge, managed to score a goal in open play. Everybody else can only score from these kinds of situations. That was a terrible corner. I've had a lot of penalty kicks. In my first 5 goals of the season, it was only my first 3 wins. First 5 goals of the season, 4 of them were penalties, which is just, wow, that was ridiculous looking. They're all penalties, which is a little nerve-wracking because while I was happy that we were winning, that was a good move. I didn't have a whole lot of faith in our ability as a team to actually score because we could only score in very specific situations. That was totally a yellow card. Kind of offended that one wasn't given there. It's because we're probably... And again, no yellow card. See, I can't quite figure out this league. I've got... Okay, still no yellow card. I've got several players that look to me, especially Delsenko, look to me like they could play in the championship or in the top league of some countries, maybe even this one. And then I've got other players, like one of my midfielders on the bench, who would probably struggle to cut it in the Blue Square South. So I'm not quite sure what the status or reputation of this league is. I think it's like 2 stars, kind of sadly. I'd have to double check on that. But maybe I'll do that at the end of the video. I'll pause the recording and go dig up what our star status is so I can show it. But I really don't feel like we're a very good league, but at the same time I feel like we are a decent league, so I'm confused, basically. That said, I still do think the gulf between this league and the Premier League is going to be astronomical. Like Moses parting the Red Sea level kind of stuff. It's going to be bad. Oh, that's a goal. Oh, side netting. We got lucky. We got lucky. So tonight, I'm recording this on Saturday the 26th? 25th. Saturday the 25th, sorry. Tonight is the Gold Cup final between the US and Mexico, which I'm really nervous about because unless we figure out a way to contain Chicharito, we're doomed. He's leading goal scorer in the competition so far, and he just completely outclasses just about everybody on this continent, and it's a little nerve-wracking. But it really depends on which U.S. team shows up, because we can show up and beat the likes of Spain or Brazil, or we can lose to the likes of Panama. Really, no consistency, none whatsoever. So if we show up on style and in form tonight, there's no reason why we couldn't beat Mexico. But if we show up like we did against the first Panamanian game, we're going to lose like 6-0. And our problem continues to be, to this day, no gifted striking presence. I love Landon Donovan. I love Clint Dempsey. They're more midfielders than they are strikers. And I don't think either of them. Clint Dempsey is closer to a striker. Landon Donovan's really like kind of a winger, I think, or because his crossing ability is really, really good. But he's not a true striker. I don't think. I mean, he's played like that sometimes, but I would say he's more of an attacking midfielder. All right, how's possession look? Pretty even. And then Dempsey is the closest thing that we have to a star player. Clint Dempsey, who plays for Fulham. Or Tim Howard for Everton. Those are both our two best players, probably. Landon Donovan is a close third. But we don't have that just inspirational, awesome, super like gifted striker. We don't have a Chicharito. We don't have a Rooney. We don't have a Ronaldo or a Messi, although Messi's really more of a winger. Or a Villa, or I mean, hell, we'd even take like a Fernando Torres or something along those lines. Damn it! I knew that was coming. See, fitness problems are killing us. It's ridiculous. So I think that's the U.S.'s biggest problem. Until we find that just world-class striking talent somewhere in this country of 300 million people, somebody should be able to do that. Uruguay can turn out the likes of Diego Forlan or Luis Suarez, and they have like a quarter of the population of New York City in their whole country. We should be able to do it. We'll see. Excuse me, taking a drink of water. And 1 second here, folks. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Couldn't tell I'm at work and the phone rang. So I made a couple subs while we were on pause there before I came back. I'm subbing out Dotsenko and one other guy. Ganesh, apparently. Oh, because he was doing terribly. That's right, he had the 5.4. And we're going to definitely lose this game. We were so bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though we have a good record, I'm just not convinced we're good enough of a team to have that record. I'd say it's a fluke for sure. Anyway, I think I was rambling about the U.S. and the lack of our quality striking ability. And until we find a quality striker, we're never going to be the world-class team that we're capable of being. And I'm truly convinced that we are capable of being that, especially since the sport is gaining a lot of traction in the country right now. I know more and more people that are becoming pretty big-time soccer fans, football fans, and I've already converted one of my best friends. He started to get into it. Why? Is for making it 35% health. Fun fact, we get 5 subs in this league. The Premier League only gets 3, but we have 7 on the we can have 7 on the bench. I don't because of all of our injuries. And we can make 5 subs in a game, which I've never seen before, and it's pretty fantastic. And I abuse it, or I was abusing it regularly when I had players. But there's just no consistency in this squad at all. That's why I really don't want us to get promoted, because I don't want to have to overhaul the entire team in the offseason and then suffer through like 4 months of god-awful results as we try to gel. I'd rather try to take the strong bits from this season and then see if I can't build a somewhat better squad in the offseason to really challenge for promotion legitimately. But it's still a pretty tight table. I think Cornaments or Corona Mets or whatever they're called, they're going to run away with the title. They're really good. We drew 1-1 in our first game with them, but we'll see what happens. I think they're only 4 points up in the league, even though they're so good. These guys are sitting right below us on the table, so they're going to obviously leapfrog us. They're going to drop down to 4th or 5th after this game. Our keeper is so good. I don't know why he always has an average rating of 6.6. He's made so many saves for us. Like, so many ridiculously awesome, like, holy crap, how did he do that saves? He should have like a 9.0 rating every game. That's one thing I've really noticed about this game is that it doesn't rate keepers very fairly. Like, my keeper, like I just said, can make batshit insane save after batshit insane save all game long, prevent what should have been a 6-0 loss being like a 1-1 draw, and his final rating will be like a 6.7, 6.7, or 6.9, or not what it should be. Like this. I mean, you just saw that. We should have lost this game like 4-0, but because of Zarubin's acrobatics, we didn't. And he's the only reason we didn't lose, more embarrassingly. So I try to tell him I'm happy with him every chance I get. He's always like, I don't think I deserve it, because he's going off of his player rating. Annoying. Okay, so we're beginning, like I said, we're beginning our slow descent down the table, which I'm okay with. Entirely expected, entirely comfortable with that. As long as we finish mid-table, I'll be happy. My board will be happy. So let me pause the recording real quick and see if I can't figure out how many stars this little league of ours is. Be right back. Alrighty, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but the Persia Liga, which is second from top there, is a 2-star, which makes us useful, apparently. And I'm surprised that the Premier League is only a 3-star. I thought they were 3.5 or 4 even. But anyway, just want to show you where we ranked in the world. So not a half bad league, despite my observation to the otherwise. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.